It was very honored to film here. I mean, actually, in these days, it's hard to do film. You know, it's hard to find the film, and especially this genre, like family drama. You know, when you go to cinema, there's always like comedy, like action, but it's hard to watch the family drama. So I thought it's like very unique movie, and also it's like the story of like with Korean guy, and I also watched it about documentary about Filipino. So I was actually it was kind of negative way. So I want to show that it could be a positive way, even it's like we're Filipino. So I want to show that as a Korean, like good way.
Right.
So I'm trying to do my best. And
Did you have to learn Filipino?
yeah, I learned just few words.
Okay.
Like in the movie, like masalubo,
Okay.
and like I don't know, just few words. Like,
Oh, were you lucky that the little kid, the child actress, knows how to speak Korean?
yeah, she is genius. She learned really fast. So
Can we hear you talk in Korean right now?
안녕하세요.
Talk to Jisoo, talk to Jisoo.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she's intonation is really like Korean accent.
Wow. O, ikaw naman, Rufa May. Doon na inaabangan na.
Papaturo nga ako ng
Oo.
ayun sa'yo. Ito pa lang eh, ano ma'am, sa 5'5", ano? Whitey. Ano yun? Go. Whitey.
O, pero ang role dito, kapitana ka.
Oo. Kapitana po ako. Surprise na rolo dito, napinyo ako sa movie. Basta ako yung rainbow.
Wow. Kasi Bichi, parang ang tagal na ni Ami.
Yung nagdadrama kasi sila kaya rainbow na.
Ah.
So, yun ang ibig sabihin ng project eh.
Rainbow. Pero ang tagal na namin kasi ikaw din hindi nakikita sa movie.
Correct. Kaya nga, so may nakikita na nila. Rainbow na. Nakapitana.
Nakapitana. Si Rufa May,
Kasi
acting
heavy
siya.
drama to eh.
Heavy drama. Ikaw yung comic relief, parang gano'n.
Sana.
Ah.
Depende sa kanila, baka mamaya tayo lang natutuwa eh.
Correct.
Si Papadona. Pero definitely natutuwa ako na makita po kayong lahat. Parang ngayon lang ako ulit nakapag-preso ni Tita Aster. Ever. So, nalaya sa media ko. Parang ngayon, di ba matagal tayo hindi nagkita-kita?
Yes.
So parang nakakatuwa. You know that? It's very fun. The Philippines. With the hands.
Naku, gusto ni Gusto mo ako tayo sagot ni
Hindi,
Rufa May.
ano role kasi ako dito, kaya sinasabi ko na agad na maganda yung role, pero minsan lang ako maglalabas.
Wow! Kaya kailangan
So,
mo.
lalabas na ako tulad ng tempo lang. Lalabas ako sa surprise.
Huwag naman sa pinakadulo. Okay.
Ano, nasa dulo ba? Hindi naman.
Siguro-
First and last.
Simulan natin yung Q&A, Rufa May, pakamusta pa tayo sa kita. May mga questions tayo dito na sinabit na ng ating mga kasamahan sa press, but we'll also give opportunity later kung sino yung gusto magtanong right here sa ating press room. Let's start with this question from Janelle Estilor from Cinema Bravo. For Miss Madonna. Miss Madonna, what happened during the long hiatus ng UXS? And what prompted you to produce movies again?
I think it has always been naman in our minds na magbabalik pelikula kami, no? Pero mas madali kasi yung bumalik kami sa paggawa ng series. So, yun yung Comedy Island, yun yung Last One Laughing Philippines, malaking bagay kasi streaming platforms na Portuguese din. So, yun yung parang mas madali for Gloria, has always been a film buff. He came from Viva as a creative supervisor and then put up Lumitel. So it has always been in his head na pelikula gusto rin niyang gawin maliban sa commercials. So 2003, gumawa kami ng Crying Ladies and sunod-sunod yon. Kaya lang, alam niyo naman, hindi ganun kadaling gumawa ng pelikula. So, after Malilito, may gagawin sana kami with ABS-CBN na si Randolph din naman yung mag-direct, no? Pero, nag-pandemic, so huminto muna kami. And then after pandemic, we needed to parang reorganize ourselves. We needed to concentrate, of course, on restarting the business. Advertising has always been there. It never left us. Kasi alam mo naman, advertising, the daily grind of that. So, that has always been there. But, talagang plano namin bumalik ng pelikula. And, ang isip lang namin, we started actually attending festivals. We tried to find out what the trends are, how the other countries were doing. We were very active with local festivals. We were active with FPCP, even Q Cinema. And in fact, meron yung Cine Filipino that we used to handle na hindi dahil nasa pandemic. So, nasa mind na namin yun. And then, we planned for it. And I think the right time will happen. In God's perfect time, as you know, we all say, happened. Piniyayaan kami ng Bujige. Tapos nakapasok kami sa MMFF with Himalan, which we are doing.
Congratulations!
So, meron pa po kami ibang pelikula na nasa slate na namin for 2025. So, parang I think this year is very lucky for us when it comes to film. So, all the time that we planned for it and the encouragement we got from our chairman, si Mr. Tony G, yun ang nag-push sa amin na gawin ito. Hindi siya madali, lalo na sa panahon ngayon. Pero sabi namin, kasi kung hindi kami mag-contribute sa industry, then parang nag-give up na rin kami.
Right.
So, we want also to support in our own little way.
Thank you, Ms. Mado. Janelle's next question is for the director and record direct. Ang question dito ni Janelle is, ang sabi nila, Bujige hits close to the Thai hit movie, How to Make Millions Before Grandpa Dies. Is this true? What's your take on this comparison?
Pressure ako dun kasi napakagandang pelikula yung Grandma Millionaire. Pinanood ko rin siya and sobrang naantig din ako nun. Siguro close siya because of relatability. Dahil nga yung family ties with the grandmother. Ito naman, mas in-establish natin yung family ties between mga tita. Kasi for sure, lahat kayo dito, tito, tita kayo ng mga pamangkin ninyo. And para ngayon lang makakaroon din ng pelikula that highlights or gives that spotlight sa mga tita na sobrang magmahal sa kanilang mga pamangkin. So, parang nakikita ko nga sa trailer, mga comments ng mga tao na parang, ako din, tita ko, parang sakit-sakit sa puso, mga ganyan. So, feeling ko, hopefully, na-hit namin yung sweet spot na yun sa about family ties.
I'm curious lang, dito sa venue natin, meron ba dito ayaw mag-anak? Wala pa. I'm curious lang kasi parang yung mga millennials daw, kasi di ba direct yung mention mo kanina, parang they prefer not to have kids.
Yung iba, parang for parents na lang. Pero naman marami pa rin. Pero medyo hindi na alien yung idea that not having a kid is someone na hindi ka makukumpleto.
Gusto kong tanongin tuloy yung mga support cast natin. Donna, ikaw, what's your take on having a kid?
Meron na po ako isa, may 10-year-old ako, so di na ako pwede sumagot. Oo, meron na. And kung madadagdagan, parang wala pa namang dadalhin na. Chuchoy to bagdad. So yun, pero parang gusto ko pa ng kapatid, pero hindi ko pa naiisip. So,
Okay.
You're watching Starring Entertainment.